so we're going to talk a little bit about the pig hunt. One thing, it was 80 degrees in March the first day we were there, so to me that's really hot, like super hot, like I was not happy hot.
I was not happy.
The other lesson brought back from it, it's hard to film in there because it is a jungle of palmettos, so not the best filming. Just go ahead and tell you that right out of the gate.
Yeah, no, and back to the heat. That first day though, we were like, we're gonna wear rubber boots. And then like after my feet were fully on fire, and we did find a creek to cool off in, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, rubber boots are not the way to go. It was super rainy. It rained on us a few times, but I feel like a really nice waterproof hiker. That was the way to rock, and that's pretty much what we did the rest of the week after we tried to murder our poor feet. Yeah, I hate rubber boots and I hate heat. Remember that. Write that down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Unless you're in Alaska and you can wear extra toughs, then it's fine. Other than that, I hate rubber boots.
Yeah, it was not worth it,
No.
and for sure. And the other thing I think was that there's no such thing as a pig path. I mean, where we were.
Not in the tornado swamps of Alabama. There's no pig paths. There's pig areas, but definitely not a path.
Well, because like we had pigs, and you know, you would look up and see the pig in one spot, look up again, and it'd be a totally different spot. They just wander. I mean, they've got their head down, always rifling through stuff, and it was odd because sometimes they would just look like they would turn over the leaves, like a really minor disturbance, but other times there'd be these huge holes where they were definitely going after, you know, what was under the ground. But there was no rhyme or reason. You'd find a spot, you wouldn't see anything for a while, and then all of a sudden you'd see sign again. So that was a little frustrating, but if you get close to where they congregate, which in this case it was like a very wet spot, marshy, there was a little pond, but in the periphery of that there was a whole lot of cover too.
There was a whole lot of cover, like all the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, those saw palmettos. That's why I say the filming is not going to be that great, so don't get too excited.
But we tried so hard. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty thick, and that's where they liked it. And of course, you know, I came across a couple, but they definitely heard me before I seen a flash of red one time that was like, yeah, that was definitely a pig, but it saw me because I'm sure it heard me.
For the record, she missed one. We had it on video, but she's the editor, so that I got cut out.
Well, I mean, yeah, saying that I missed was good enough. You don't have to show what kind of excitement is that, but yeah, I'm not exactly super proficient on moving targets, but yeah, the one where the babies too, you know, they do stay in the same area. You know, we're kind of hoping that we wouldn't drive them out, but they did return to the same general area, so it wasn't that bad, you know.
Yeah, I guess in all fairness, I missed one of those. I missed one out of my 3 shots I had, so.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
Nope. But we did come home with pigs, and it's the second time I've been in that area, and we've done good both times, so, you know, it's pretty cool to go to out-of-state ground, hunt public property with a primitive weapon, and come back successful. I feel like that was a win. Get to hang out with her all weekend. All week. We were down all week. Yeah, it was not a weekend, it was definitely a week.
And pro tip would be, you know, they have the little roadside convenience store / cafes. Keith, the previous time he went down there, he met some good old boys, and they were actually let them hunt.
Yeah, on some
private
ground.
Yeah. And he couldn't remember the names, and he didn't have it in his phone and stuff, and we went there again, and they were all gone. There were some younger fellas there, but
well, we did find a piece of paper with everybody's name on it over the visor of my truck when we got home.
A month later, yeah, I was like,
been there a year. So does that.
So maybe
shout out to my homeboys at the Black Warrior store in Moulton, Alabama. You know who you are.
Yes, for sure. Did you keep that?
Did
you put it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So maybe like another pro tip would be like put that stuff in your phone
or in your hunt journal. That's handy.
Yeah.
It's real handy.
Yeah.
Real handy to have.
And then also another thing, we met Abe Lincoln's cousin in a Walmart trying to get our license.
Yes, it was his
father
or grandfather. Yeah. No.
It was his dad and him. No, his grandfather.
Yeah, his grandfather was an actual Civil War veteran.
Yes.
Yeah, and this man knew him personally. That's how old this guy was.
Yes, he was. It was a good time, but an hour later, we finally emerged from the store, and it was dark, so we had to set up camp in the dark. But anyway, so those small things that make it an adventure.
Yeah, it's a good story.
It was a good story because he was like, him and his. Was it his grandpa or his dad?
It was his grandpa.
Born in 44, so
1844 and 1944. Yeah. That was the riddle. That was the Walmart riddle we solved it.
His name is Dewey. He was a character for sure.
Yeah.
And the other thing was, take it upon yourself to study if you're going to need a license or a permit for a WMA, because they have certain windows, and when you go to actually purchase your permit or whatever, they're not going to know if you're going to need it at all, because actually we bought a permit that there wasn't even a season.
Right,
remember?
right. Yeah, a lot of state ground in Alabama closes to pig hunting, where the federal ground, like the state forest we were hunting in, stayed open. And I'd been down there, I think, a couple weeks previous last year, and we did have to have those permits. But yeah, it was $60. I think we donated to the state of Alabama just for funsies.
Yeah, just for funsies. So that was another, like, one of those surprises. We're like, well, I mean, we didn't know their system isn't sophisticated enough to flag that we didn't even need it. But oh well. But we had a good time. We met some good people.
And we brought home the bacon.
And we did. We brought home the bacon.
So after we babbled for almost 7 minutes, please watch the rest of this video. Give us a like, subscribe, and again, we apologize for the lackluster filming, but we do have a really awesome, probably completely muted turkey video coming up because of all the profanity from my dad and my buddy killing him.
Oh yeah, okay.
But the photography is great. Like it is 2 gobblers, 10 yards with black powder, and then somebody with a modern shotgun misses, but that's a whole nother story. So yeah, be looking for that, because it will probably be great video and no usable audio.
Yeah. We're trying, guys, so please tell your friends about us. We're rocking it here at Ramshackle Homestead and Survival, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things.
All the stuff.
So
except for the TikToks.
Yeah.
I just don't have it in me.
No. Right. Y'all be good.
See you.
Hi, this is Jen with Ramshackle Homestead and Survival, and we are in Alabama. Had to think for a second. In this fine national forest. I won't attempt to slaughter the name. You guys can read. Figure it out yourself. But we are pig hunting, and we're going to be here for several days. Hopefully get some wild pigs. We're super stoked, so stay tuned.
sure we got it. Fairly positive. Tree that was around me that had blood swiped on it. Before all that, they're okay. It's all up through there. Man, this place is thick. I mean thick.
Yeah, see that blood on that one branch. Glad we wore boots.
Yeah. Well, we did it.
Yeah. That was a good shot. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. You could tell she ran in this tree right there. There's some trail.
I could have never done it if I hadn't stalked that little bit.
Yeah.
I closed that distance probably 30 yards.
Yeah.
All right, good deal.
Awesome.
It's 80 degrees in Alabama. I ain't made for this. There's bugs, it's muddy, and it's not even April. Hell, it's barely March. Anyway, got it done though. Oh my gosh, time for a beer.
It's oh bendy there. You want me to hold it a little bit while you tie it off?
I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in like where I lived. The woods behind my house is where I stayed. No damn video games. Stay outside and came home when it's dark. You drink out of hose pipe. You need water.
Yep.
Sure, you had a cooler childhood than I did.
You know what?
She had a cooler childhood
She
than I
did.
did. She was really lucky. Yeah, she got to grow up in Southeast Alaska.
Oh shit, that's where I'd love to go too.
Yeah. No, it was awesome.
Come on,
Fished all
Brandon.
the. Give me a look.
Alright, so what's the wind doing?
It's coming out of the east towards the west.
So is it straight east-west?
It's more southeast, coming out of the southeast, going towards the northwest.
Alright. The railroad bed's almost north-south, so we'll drive back down the road and then we'll hunt up to here and walk the road back after dark.
Okay. Yep. Let's get it. Facing the wind. Mwah.
Alright, we literally just walked in here. The wind switched like 4 times. Parked the truck, walked in the woods, and found where those piglets from yesterday were running around. Just started stalking where they were rooting. We could hear them. Got down to like the last 20 yards. Wind was right in our face, thank God. Pulled my boots off because I'm walking around these dang rubber boots and stalked them sock-footed. And somehow, at about 15 yards, hit the smallest pig in the world, I think. So, let's see. See everything. Big small, miss small. Can't eat much smaller than that.